In the beginning there was only Nyame, the sky god, and his vast kingdom in the heavens. Below lay the dark, silent earth. Nyame had 3 sons, but only the youngest, Odman, dared to descend to the earth and shape it into a world of light and life. With his divine touch, he raised mountains, carved rivers, and breathed life into the first humans. Nyame watched from the sky, pleased, but he warned that the earth would test humanity's strength and wisdom. Welcome to Nations of the World, the series where we uncover the history, culture, and hidden wonders of every country on earth, one nation at a time. This week, our journey takes us to Ghana, a land of rich traditions, vibrant culture, and fascinating legends. Ghana is a land shaped by both divine creation and human resilience. From ancient gold kingdoms to fierce struggles for independence, the story of Ghana is one of wisdom, strength, and survival. But how did Ghana become the first African nation to throw off colonial rule and inspire an entire continent? Stay with me as we uncover Ghana's remarkable story, and stick around for the quiz at the end about last week's episode on Croatia. Ghana lies on the western coast of Africa, bordered by Côte d'Ivoire to the west, Burkina Faso to the north, Togo to the east, and the Atlantic Ocean to the south. The coastline stretches along the Gulf of Guinea, featuring the Akwa Pim Togo mountain range, the Asante uplands, and tropical rainforests in the south. The north is characterized by savanna. It covers approximately 238,500 square kilometers, or 92,098 square miles, making it slightly smaller than the United Kingdom but larger than Oregon in the United States. Ghana's climate varies from tropical rainforests in the south to savanna in the north. Ghana is home to some of the most remarkable landmarks in Africa. These are just some of the famous landmarks in Ghana. There are countless more waiting to be explored, each with its own story. Lake Volta, one of the largest man-made lakes in the world, spanning over 8,500 square kilometers, or 3,280 square miles. Its waters are fed by the Volta River, which we explored in our Burkina Faso episode, a lifeline that connects these neighboring lands through history and geography. Cape Coast Castle, a haunting reminder of the transatlantic slave trade, where enslaved Africans were held before being shipped across the Atlantic. Kakum National Park, known for its canopy walkway, which suspends high above the rainforest floor, offering breathtaking views of the lush landscape. Mole National Park, home to elephants, antelopes, and baboons, this park offers a glimpse into Ghana's rich wildlife. Wli Falls, the tallest waterfall in West Africa, nestled in the lush greenery of the Volta region near the border with Togo. Alongside the stunning Boti Falls and the serene Kintampo Falls, these natural wonders reflect Ghana's breathtaking beauty and rich landscapes, but there's always more to discover in this remarkable country. The capital city is Accra, a vibrant hub of trade, culture, and nightlife, while Kumasi, the seat of the Asante Kingdom, remains a center of tradition and craftsmanship. Ghana's population is around 32 million, making it one of the most populous countries in West Africa. Let me tell you a story, one that has echoed through the heart of Ghana for generations. Long ago, Anansi the Spider, the clever trickster, longed to own all the stories in the world, but those stories belonged to Nyame, the sky god, who guarded them closely. To claim the gift of stories, Anansi faced a series of impossible challenges, and through his cunning and wisdom he succeeded. In return, Nyame gifted him the stories, which Anansi shared with the world, shaping the way Ghanaians tell their history and understand their past. In the 15th century, the Portuguese arrived, establishing forts and trading posts along the coast. Elmina Castle and Cape Coast Castle became central to the transatlantic slave trade. Ghana's journey to independence from British colonial rule was marked by resilience and determination, culminating when Ghana became the first African nation to gain independence. The history of Ghana begins with the ancient Ghana Empire, also known as Ouagadougou, which thrived from the 6th to the 13th century. Despite its name, this empire was not located in modern Ghana, but in present-day Mauritania and Mali. It was a center of wealth and power, built on the trade of gold and salt across the Sahara Desert. The king of Ghana was so wealthy that even the horses of his court were adorned with gold. After the fall of the Ghana Empire, several kingdoms rose in the region, but none were as powerful as the Asante Empire, also known as Ashanti Empire. Founded in the late 17th century, the Asante became known for their military strength and complex political system. Central to Asante culture was the Golden Stool, or Sika Doa Kofi, said to have descended from the heavens. The stool represented the unity and spirit of the Asante people. No king was considered legitimate without it. The British tried to seize the stool during the Anglo-Asante Wars in the 19th century, but the Asante fiercely protected it. In the late 15th century, the Portuguese arrived in what is now Ghana, establishing forts and trading posts along the coast. Elmina Castle and Cape Coast Castle became central to the transatlantic slave trade, marking a dark chapter in the region's history. In the late 19th century, Ghana became part of the British colony known as the Gold Coast due to its abundant gold reserves. Colonial rule brought infrastructure and trade, but also exploitation and oppression. The independence movement gained momentum under Kwame Nkrumah, who founded the Convention People's Party, or CPP. Nkrumah's powerful message of African unity and self-governance resonated with the people. After years of protests and political pressure, Ghana transitioned from the Gold Coast to become the first sub-Saharan African country to gain independence on March 6, 1957. Ghana's national symbols are rich with meaning, reflecting its history, culture, and aspirations. The flag, designed by Theodosia Oko in 1957, reflects Ghana's identity. The red stands for the bloodshed for independence. Yellow represents the country's rich gold reserves. Green symbolizes the fertile lands and lush forests. And the black star, inspired by Marcus Garvey's Black Star Line, symbolizes African freedom and unity. The national animal, the African fish eagle, represents strength and vision. Its piercing gaze reflects Ghana's ability to navigate challenges with wisdom. The national flower, the impala lily, blooms brightly even in harsh conditions, symbolizing resilience and the ability to thrive despite adversity. The national anthem, God Bless Our Homeland Ghana, is more than a song. It's a call for unity and progress, echoing the hopes of the nation. Anansi the clever spider wanted to collect all the wisdom of the world and keep it for himself. Nyame, the sky god, agreed to give him the wisdom, but only if Anansi could catch the leopard, the hornet, and the python. Anansi, ever the trickster, used his wits. He convinced the hornet to hide in a gourd, tricked the python into measuring itself against a stick, and tied up the leopard by pretending to help him. Nyame was impressed and gave Anansi the gift of wisdom, but as Anansi climbed to hide the wisdom in a tree, he kept slipping. His young son Ntikuma laughed and said, "Why not tie it to your back?" Anansi realized that even his son had wisdom, so he threw the gourd down, breaking it and spreading wisdom across the world. And so, Anansi's cleverness and wisdom became gifts that shaped the very heart of Asante and Akan culture, teaching the value of strategy and resourcefulness. But that wisdom extends beyond stories. It's reflected in the strength and resilience of Ghana's economy today. From rich natural resources to bustling markets, let's uncover how Ghana thrives in the modern world. Ghana's economy is one of the strongest in Africa, driven by various sectors. Ghana is the second largest producer of gold in Africa, the second largest exporter of cocoa in the world. The offshore oil reserves discovered in 2007 have boosted the economy and agriculture, with over 50% of the populations employed in farming. Ghana is also a major exporter of timber. Ghana also has its tourism growing due to its rich cultural heritage and natural beauty. The official language is English, a legacy of British rule. Indigenous languages like Twi, Fante, Ichwe and Dagbani are widely spoken. About 71% of the population is Christian, 17% is Muslim, and the rest follow traditional African religions. Festivals like the Homowo Festival and Akwasidai Festival are important cultural events. Ghana is also known for its vibrant music and dance traditions, including highlife and hiplife. Ghana is renowned for its religious tolerance and peaceful coexistence between Christians, Muslims, and followers of traditional beliefs. Ghana's story is one of wisdom, resilience, and strength. From the golden throne of the Asante to the independence led by Kwame Nkrumah. But what's next for Ghana? Let me know in the comments. Last week we explored Croatia and uncovered the story behind a famous fashion accessory. Do you remember which stylish item originated in Croatia? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and let me know which country you'd like to see next.